So a couple weeks ago when EUROBALISONGS hit me up and asked if I was interested in checking out one of their knives, I said hells yes. And they sent this boy over. This is TheOne, that's the brand of it, TheOne. Kind of actually a cool name once you think about it. It's TheOne, it is TheOne. TheOne BM51, sold by EUROBALISONG. If you're interested, I will leave their link below to their Instagram and their website. They do offer free worldwide shipping, so definitely go check them out if you are interested in this boy. This runs about 75-ish euros, I believe, which is somewhere around 100 US dollars. Specs on there said a D2 blade and T4 handles, so the idiot in me doesn't remember if T4 is aluminum or titanium. I believe it's titanium, but you know, my head's fuzzy right now. But you can definitely go check all the specs out down on their own website because they know what they're talking about and I don't. A couple really cool things that stood out about this model over the other ones. And they have some different models on there. This isn't the only one that they sell. A couple things that stood out about this one though is the pocket clip. Anyone who knows me knows I love myself a pocket clip on an EDC balisong. It's almost a must. And even though this does come with a sheath, even though it didn't include a sheath, I always prefer carrying my knife pocket clip carry, so it's definitely nice having that clip on it. And it did include a set of bit drivers for all your screws and some extra screws and hardware. The blade does ship off, so it does ship disassembled. You have to put the blade on, but it's not really difficult. It only took me like maybe 5 minutes, and I was trying to do it behind a camera. So basically you just have to slip some washers in there, put the blade on, put the screws on, and you are done. If you're adult enough to play with a butterfly knife, you're adult enough to put one together, you know. Just don't cut yourself on it. And if you have issues, you can look up BM51 deconstruction and reconstruction videos, or BM51 how to take apart and put together videos, because this pretty much is built like a BM51. So, and that's one good thing about this is that it feels familiar. If you have a 51, or if you're interested in getting a 51, or if you just like the styling of it, this has kind of the same ergonomics, it has the same features. It has the spring latch, which is just really cool at this price. For like $100 having a spring latch on your balisong, that is, I mean, come on.
Come on, it doesn't get much better than that.
It has a nice feel and weight to it. I really can't flip it behind the camera well here. Ooh, wrong way, zoom me out. Look at that, blur. I can kind of flip it. It has a good weighted feel. It feels like a Benchmade 51 with fly titanium scales on it. I took my fly titanium scales off here though, because personally, I like the lightweightness of the G10 on 51s, but that's just me. I prefer lighter balisongs. I know every time I say that, people freak out and they're like, no, heavier balisongs are better because you can flip better and do better tricks, blah, 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 blah. I kind of suck at flipping. I mean, I know some basic tricks, obviously, but nothing too intricate. But if that's something you're interested, if you are interested in, just screwed up my words. If you're interested in getting this to flip, I feel like you'd be pretty impressed with the weight and the balance of it, because it's pretty well balanced. I mean, I'm not having any issues flipping this here. You do get that extra little bit of weight with the metal handles. You can do it a little bit slower, or if you're doing aerials and stuff. Insert video of me not doing an aerial, but doing some tricks that look cool. The only tricks I know, but are better than just staring at me doing tricks behind the camera, because woo woo. So if I didn't mention this already, these are actually offered in some different colors, which are cool. I chose just a silver and the blue, which, can we just say how sexy that combination is when it's out of focus? Jeez Louise, there we go. That is one sexy combination. I mean, that blue, which I believe the liners are stainless steel, so it gives a little bit more weight to it. They're not titanium like in the Benchmade 51s. Like I said, if you're getting this for the weight, you're gonna get that weight. But that silver and blue is just, I could stare at that all day, especially out in sunlight. I was out at the park taking some pictures of this the other day.
Insert sexy picture right here.
And it pops so well. I mean, the other colors would be awesome too, but just the silver and the blue, there's just something about that. So one thing to go over though too, and this isn't necessarily a down against a knife, it's just an observation, and this happened also on my 51, is the spring latch here. It's a little bit touchy. Like, it doesn't take much to pop that. So I'd be slightly nervous about that opening up in your pocket, but as you notice on my 51 here, it is a lot harder to actuate. It sticks a lot more, but the reason for that is those are G10 handles. This is a smooth metal, and when I had the fly titanium scales on my 51, it did the exact same thing. The latch was a lot more touchy, and it wasn't as secure. So just an observation. That's nothing that you can fix on here really. It's just by nature of having the smooth material on the smooth material. You know, it's gonna happen. So,
you know, physics and all that fun stuff.
You paid attention in school, which guess who didn't? Guess who didn't pay attention in school? This boy didn't pay attention. 51 here has jeweled liners inside. This boy does not. I mean, that's fine. You know, at $100, I'm not gonna expect it to have jeweled liners. You know, it's like buying a hamburger from McDonald's and expecting it to be using the premium cut of filet mignon or something. I don't know, some premium cut of ground beef and can't talk, and cheese. that was grown in like the Amazon rainforest. They can't grow cheese in the Amazon rainforest. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Blah. This is what happens when you chug a monster and have 0 hours of sleep. Like zero. Literally 0 hours. No, okay, it was 4 hours. I'm trying to make you feel sorry for me. Got the pocket clip. No branding on here. Not really complaining against that. I'd rather see no branding and seeing them pass it off as something it's not. So it's fine by me. Comes pretty sharp out of the box, actually. I mean, look at that edge. It's a pretty decent edge on that boy, and I didn't sharpen it. Why? Because I don't know how to sharpen knives. You can probably see my Loctite that I put in. I put a little Loctite in the pivots just because, Balisongs, I believe you should put some Loctite in the pivots so it doesn't fly apart as you are flipping it and having fun. Because, let me tell you, if your knife flies apart when you're flipping it, you ain't gonna be having no more fun. Can lock this boy open. And now, you essentially have a fixed blade. I mean, it's not a fixed blade, but, you know, it's close. It's close you're gonna get to a fixed blade with a folder. That's a pretty sight, isn't it? And that is one shiny knife, I tell you. I can just stare at these things all day. So yeah, there you have it. The BM51 by TheOne from EUROBALISONgs. That is a mouthful, but yeah, definitely a fun knife. I mean, this is yeah. If those butterfly knives are just cool anyway, you gotta have yourself a butterfly knife. You're not a knife guy until you get a butterfly knife. Unless you live somewhere where butterfly knives are illegal, then don't get one because, you know, you're probably gonna go to prison. And Mr. Man does not want to see you go to prison. Okay, I kind of did. It might be kind of funny, but you know, we're not going there. Don't go to prison, people. I'm sure you wouldn't enjoy it. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. Like I said, I'll leave their information down below if you're interested in checking them out. Definitely go check them out. I am going to get out of here and enjoy my butterfly knife a little bit more, and hopefully not cut myself, because you can get carried away. You can get carried away with butterfly knives. Let's just be honest. Butterfly knives, I did. The first time I got a butterfly knife, I cut myself, like within a day. So yeah, you get carried away. That was also the last time I cut myself with a butterfly knife because I got totally terrified of them and I didn't touch it for years. So I'm kind of in my renaissance now of butterfly knives. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next video. Make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe, and do all that fun stuff because, you know, I gotta tell you to do that because I wouldn't be a YouTuber unless I did. I mean, I barely am a YouTuber right now, but